Hello and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. I'm actually gonna get out of the spore-filled greenhouse. I believe have actually got all of our... Yeah, we've got all of our stuff for sit. We do have... There's a rat that wants cheese. We've also got like a Faerie Lair over here to check out, as well as this crystal mine that we still haven't quite sorted how to resolve. Gonna check out this Faerie Lair real quick. Oh, so your past self coming up the road towards you. Remember that 300 meat you owe you. Maybe you want to pay that back so the paradox doesn't destroy causality or anything. Roll up to yourself and hand her 300 meat. As expected, she's a bit puzzled by this. Here, take this meat. Technically, I guess I should be repaying it to future me, but that's me now, so you'll have to do. Point giving me meat if I have to give it back later. If you're making me eat more easily later, so it won't seem like that much, then just think of it as a no-interest loan. Contrary, I am very interested. You roll your eyes. God, what a cornball joke. You're frankly embarrassed to have made it. Haha, yeah, anyway, don't forget to pay you back or the universe will probably explode or something. Well, at least we don't have to worry about that now. Out of meat, but, that's at least, resolved. Oh, very nice. Ooh, you're a tough one. Not tough enough, but... Oh, that's a wooden handle. Make any weapon to a melee weapon. Huh. Interesting. Hand injury. Well, that's unfortunate. Hopefully I don't have need of that muscle anytime soon. Me at my fairest. 180 meat. I'll take that back in a minute. Vibrating with nest-related excitement. Well, we've grown with sweat moss. Scrape that out for some lovely sweat moss. So quite a few more. Actually, I was hoping a bit more than that, but take what I can. Oh, we got some more gun parts. Ring of Raucous Fracas. Fights will be extremely chaotic. Huh. We need to come back here. Let's, what do we need for this mine? Did I write it down? No. You can find something at the hardware store. A huge spider. You can dodge out of the way of that. Oh, ask about termite poison. Which regulatory agency maybe stopped selling a few years back because it was quote-unquote killing everybody who used it. Or if an everything poison, then, yeah, wicked good for termites, though. I mean, that means that we go back in time. We get some termite poison. Unless we've already purchased termite poison. Which is entirely possible. Where do we currently have that outhouse? Pets to a cave full of mushrooms. Please put it back at the Sandwich Museum. Okay. So if we already have it, then heading to the mine should be easy. Okay, got some rusty coal, the cans. So I don't have the termite spray, but the termite spray isn't being sold. Unless I've already sprayed it? Well, I still can't solve this mystery. I'm really not sure what's going wrong here. Anything else we need here? Faerie Lair, right. Beppo's hole. Should get the spider hole, I guess. Named after Beppo P. Churio? Purchased this plot of land in 1903 with stated intention of creating a shark sanctuary. He managed to dig one decent-sized pit before he could fill it up with sharks, filled itself up with spiders. Perhaps it's more accurate to say that spiders filled it up with themselves and their offspring. Their teeming hordes of awful venomous offspring. In the opinion of Crystal Dream Lake Historical Society, the Beppo's goal should be avoided at all costs. In fact, we probably shouldn't have put this placard here or included on any of our maps. May those you leave behind forgive us. There's a person in here. Mind-breaking quantity of baby spiders. Okay, Doc. Some free gauze. I assume from your doctor hat thing that you're literally a doctor? Since doctoring is my profession, and since I have legal license practicing, no. Spider web makes really good surgical gauze. Got some hobo code. You can tell about the hobo camp. Much too eager to get doctoring. Well, you have fun. That's a big spider. Spider Fang. That's a melee weapon. And Creepy Forest Fetish. Add +3 spell damage to a hat. Lovely. You're immune to poison. Tried a couple spiders. Spider leg wand. Ugh. Spider venom sac, spider eggs. Okay. Now we go back to the Faerie Lair, grab the thing, and head off. Oh, what is it, boy? Executes a perfect backflip. How old you are, so I don't know if that's surprising or not. You want to take this obviously evil, obviously extremely ugly statue back to your room, the room where you sleep. Drag the horrible sculpture to the bus stop. The bus arrives, refuses to pick you up because of the horrible sculpture. Spend the next several hours dragging it back to your room. Hang your poster up, making your space seem even more like a messy dorm room. Excellent. Got my horrible statue. Ooh, duck and weave, bob and swat. You shadow boxing or the shadows boxing you? Got fairy fisticuffs. Not helpful for me, but nice. Oh. Congratulations on your successful shakedown. You'll be contacted with another request in due timeliness. Got a briefcase full of meat. I got a message. Upon auditorily processing the alert bell from this telephonic device, I have answered it. Come on, Don, dial it back, notch. As it is you who have dialed my number, and I entirely understand this request misuse. Alright, well, anyway, what do you need? Our observationalists have reported that you have, or will soon become, operational within Porkham, the locus of education known as the Seaside Institute of Technology. Is this another shakedown? We're gonna put the screws on the entire university for you. That will not be necessarious. We're not in competitious relation to this academic institution. The specific task we require of you is too sensitive to communicate to you in telephonic manner. Proceed to the lunchnet vision shifts, whereupon you will meet with one of our operatives, whom is known by the sobriquet Greasy Steve. You'll recognize him by... That's I'm pretty sure I'll know him when I see him. Then, fortuitous chance on your objective. Can you believe this? Oh, there isn't Charles here. Okay. Well, and while we're here, I think we do have a couple new hats. Give me a minute. Check this one. I don't... Yeah, okay. Keeping track of all these paths is gonna be rather difficult. Huh. Did muscle and physical damage, cause 3 bleeding. Okay, back to sit. Huh. Need of a fuse. Start to lie to the guy when you open your mouth, the fuse falls out. Says hi to you and walks away. Huh. Huh. So, you must be Greasy Steve. I like how you didn't phrase that as a question. You're a cool customer kid. I get that Donnie Thesaurus sees in you. Put her there. Watch Santa's lapel and offers you a handshake. You take it with a grimace, and your hand immediately slides out of his grip. Here's the deal. We got some what you might call dirty meat. See, we gotta get it laundered. Meat laundering? I don't know much about that. It's easy. The only tricky part is you gotta find a way to Sit's laundry room to do it. Sit's laundry room like an actual laundry? You gotta count how it's a steam laundry, and only a steam laundry is gonna be powerful enough to clean this particularly dirty meat. Yeah, it's a bag of dirty meat. As you can see what I mean. Anyway, get that cleaned up and bring it back to me and you'll get your payment. Okay. How do you think we might get into the laundry room? Oh, here's the laundry room. It's currently closed for repairs. So maybe if we can get the tunnels into the laundry room. Yeah, there we go. You don't want to look at the gross filthy meat again, so you just throw the whole thing in the machine and start the wash cycle. The machine continues to launder the meat. Continue waiting. Continue waiting. You know how much longer you can take this. You're beginning to run short of patience. Continue waiting. It's like watching grass grow, but there's no breeze. It's very boring. It's quite boring. It's like watching paint dry, but less interesting. Extremely boring. Take advantage of the fact that time can pass at an arbitrary rate during one of these dialogues and skip to the end of the whole laundry process. Where could I find cheese? Huh. Hello? Rufus, how'd you find this place? Kind of poking around steam tunnels. It's a popular pastime around here. The kids call it hacking. I guess anticipated I set up a secret lab. Why do you have a secret lab? Was the department out of regular labs? I'm not actually supposed to be down here at all. I used to teach here. Let me go. Did they fire you for using the forbidden math? Not all. Sit is the last place they fired you for that. I was joking. Fired me because I didn't make tenure. I was too busy trying to find out what happened to my missing sister to publish any original research. Hardly seems fair. Probably just, well, I don't think I was cut out for being a professor anyway. Foreign politics are maximally bogus, as the students would say. So at this hidden lab to continue the search for your sister? Yes, basically, though now I'm taking a more roundabout route towards it now. What happened to your sister? Head north, called it west back then. Spearhead the expedition that pushed the Transcontinental Railroad all the way to Frisco. Got famous for a while, used to get postcards from her all the time. One day, poof, just vanished off the face of the earth. Talked to all her friends from back then, but nobody knows where she went. And I guess that she decided to keep heading north and hopped a ship. No gay passage records dating that far back, though, pretty much as far as it leads. I think it's actually the brother from West of Loathing that's be referring to character from West of Loathing. That's too bad. Working on now. I was saying here, it's science that nobody understands is called magic, and science that only one person understands is called mad science. Got a little dabbling in the forbidden arts, eh? I checked the rulebook thoroughly, nothing specifically forbids what I'm doing. So what's the plan? Oh, I'm plenty mixed up. I've had to deal with various time holes, shadow monsters, gross fishmen. You know about the fishmen? That's perfect, I can definitely use your help. Glad it wasn't the fairies you were interested in. I got my hand all messed up. Curious, but some other time. I'm so focused now is predictive quantum telecommunications. Gonna need you to explain that to me. Brand new field of physics called quantum mechanics is only a couple of years old, but some theories pan out. It could be staggering. But the specific part that I'm interested in is the quantum particles appear to be able to communicate over long distances instantaneously. I think of my explanation for the magical concept of clairvoyance. You mean psychic stuff? Crystal balls and stuff? Yes. I'm trying to make a crystal ball that will show me where my sister is, maybe even let me communicate with her. Neat. How can I help? All the fishmen in this region come from a single source called the Fish Mother. She's sort of like a queen bee, you know, one creature that laid all the fishmen eggs. Which is a little weird, actually biologically speaking, because it indicates a dangerous lack of genetic diversity. See, honeybees avoid inbreeding through an extremely high rate of genetic recombination, but the fishmen don't have that advantage, so one would think inbreeding would... Never mind, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. The important thing is the Fish Mother is thought to have a sort of magic psychic link with all the fishmen. Yeah. Well, legend has it the Fish Mothers occasionally make huge, beautiful pearls. How they make them is probably too gross to think about. My working theory is that it's the right kind of Fish Mother DNA in it. I feel to reconfigure it to my own psychic link. Haven't understood basically anything you've said, but that sounds perfectly reasonable. You need me to get one of those pearls? Yes, the Fish Mother's lair is down by the river, but the entrance is sort of the organic valve. Jeez, it's a huge butthole, isn't it? I was gonna say cloaca, but yes, large butthole that keeps out anything that's related to the Fish Mother. How do I get it? You aren't going to like it. I already don't like it. I can make a sort of disguise goop to cover you with. Swell. Much am I getting paid for this? I don't really have much meat left setting up this lab, but the Fish Mother's lair has some treasure in it. I definitely has lots of treasure. Yeah, I'll help. Great, in order to make the fisherman disguise goop, I'm going to need some fisherman eggs, about 3 pounds of them, according to my calculations. But if the eggs are in the lair, you know the regular fishermen carry them around, keep an eye on them. We have a bunch of little hideouts all over the SIT campus in Ocean City, or rather Thunder, I should say, since they're mostly in the sewers. Need one of these to open a manhole cover. Okay. Collecting steam. Oh, these books are way too advanced for me. There's one in the right up your alley, third shelf, third from the left. The order of your bookshelf memorized. Didn't have to memorize it, I understand the principles by which I arrange things and never deviate from them. Harmonic frequency reference. Tricky timpani. Cause an enemy to deal its moxie and sleaze damage to itself. Thanks, Rufus. What's this? A dewar? What's a dewar? Container for fluids? Kind of fluids. Usually valuable scientific substances. Not that one, though. This one. Absinthe. Can I have it? If you want. Take this absinthe. Creative arcane hot plates. Can I have one of these hot plates? Get playing, having access to the level of technology will increase the odds that you'll survive helping me. That's kind of you? Huh, cook from the comfort of your room. That sounds nice. 80% garbage, 20% miscellaneous electrical parts. Got a chunk of lead. Ooh! Increase the damage of a weapon by 1. 11-1 oil, piece of scrap metal. Pocket battery. Gold-plated cable. I can definitely get some more Moxie, if you give me a moment. I remarkably can't actually give myself another point of Moxie. I mean, I could probably eat something. Caked with magic. I could probably eat a different food. Yeah. Eat the cheese, tastes a lot better than you expected. Similar in taste and texture to your Limburger. Prototype Electro Helmet. 11 Moxie. Now you're just being silly. Well, I've got all those now. Robot Battle Arena? My Robot Battle Arena? As you can ask that question makes me think you've never heard the answer. Robots are there. Self-assembly and replications, it's hard to say. It's not critical in the effort accidentally leaves the door open. I'm just gonna kind of wander into the robots. Oh, I didn't shoot you. Ow. Slap a heat-resistant plating. I'll get over it. Well, okay. Also gotta read this book. Yeah, let's upgrade it. You learn that in addition to harming several pectoral muscle, music can also soothe it. It's so relaxed because of your newfound knowledge to carelessly misplace the book. Probably back on the shelf, really. Okay, let's read some books. And she said, "Thank you, but wherever did you find a can opener at this time of night?" It's terrible, her embarrassment, she laughed. And she said, sent it back to the kitchen and said, "I'll have it without less." Yikes. We don't want to admit you understood that one. And one more. That's the cat alright, but it ain't the cream. Volting, how could they print that? How have... it's nice that I've got that. How do I still have... Where is this? How much could it possibly... more could there possibly be? Hex rock mines. Oh, there's a... Well, this is terrible. Wise person said fishing is not a good use of time. That person probably didn't have as much spare time as you do. Got some fish. Terrestrial Gulch. Oh. The fishermen appear to be having a lovely sauna. Fisherman's particular pool of boiling goo with massive, horrible, slimy, golf-sized eggs floating in it. Grab those eggs. Yeah, that's pretty horrible. They don't seem to be bothered. Ode to the toilet. Not sure how to get this cheese, but I can head off to Fission Ships. At least wrap up that quest. Where did the dog plant hybrid thing get to now? There you are. Thick bark. Huh. This come off you? Interesting. Make sure no one's watching. Slides sack of freshly laundered meat across the table. Greasy Steve opens the sack and lands inside. Nice job, kid. Here's your payment. Flips the briefcase, empties the sack into it, slides the briefcase back to you. Seriously? Shrugs his back, stuffing his face. Well... yeah, at least, full of a good bit of meat. Actually, I have some stuff to sell. Can I interest you in some stuff? Okay. Oh, well, we got some monsters. Trying to remember where we found other, like, I'm trying to remember where we had encountered other, like, manhole covers. Well, definitely not here. Hi there, Ted. The past classes. So let's check out what's in here. Man is chanting something in a language you can't understand, apparently conducting some kind of dark ritual with a rather important looking book. Ritual of Ray knows, generating some kind of ominous dark portal. Stop that. Good to see I'm busy. Look for a certain book, and I'll be frankly amazed if it isn't the one you got pedestal there. I can give it to you. Get out of here. Who are you? You didn't recognize me? Should I have only enrolled here for an afternoon? I'm Dean Wormwood. If you don't leave immediately, I'll expel you. I've already graduated. I've been out of this dimension. What are you actually doing? Did I just tell you not to interrupt me? If you're already interrupted now, so you might as well tell me. Not certainly yet. I'll reveal my entire plan to some random grad student or whoever you are. That would certainly be to my advantage. Would it? Oh, you're being sarcastic. Stellar observation, full marks. I get out of here before I put you on double secret probation. I'm gonna criticize his candles. I gotta say, I don't think you're gonna get very far with those candles. Excuse me? You need some proper occult candles for the job like this. That's some store-bought. Listen, I know a guy. If you know, I made these candles myself. They're pure beeswax and virgin's blood. Virgin's blood on a college campus? Think again, buddy. It's a nerd college, you fool. Virgins are plentiful. Sure, about as plentiful as beehives, right? Fine, my beeswax isn't... Don't touch that. Forward as you reach to pick up one of the candles and accidentally brushes against the portal. He screeches in pain. Terry is sucked into with a whoosh like a mouse caught in a shop vac, and then the portal vanishes with a quiet pop. Whoops. Oh. Copy of the student handbook. Nothing usual about it. Well, shoot. There's books gotta be around here somewhere, though. Well. They may have condemned a person to eternal torment. Oh, although relevant to literature. Psychography of panhandling. Oh, I don't have enough XP to read it. Written such simple language in childhood, and it's going to take an adult level of willpower to actually finish the thing. Darn. Alright, I think I see the book. I should check the middle. Nope. Nothing in the middle. Unmistakably the book you're looking for. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop this in my pocket. I have a spooky skeleton. The binding reminds you of a skeleton bound to a dungeon wall with rusty manacles. I probably shouldn't read the evil book. It seems like a bad idea, but there's some hobo code there. Bonnie? Think of the name, I just type in Dean. I do not remember the Dean's name. Why could... Name? Rufus. No entry for Rufus. I suppose that is just faculty. What about, Kalos? Agamemnon Kalos? Okay, for some reason I thought that would be more informative. Well, we got to stop there. I hope you've enjoyed. Return with more Shadows over Loathing next time. We've got the book now. I want to help Rufus. I want to help that mouse or rat or whatnot. I don't remember where there were other manhole covers, so I might have to look that up. That aside, I will see you next time.